The project manager and the product manager roles are different, yet they are also somewhat similar. So it's no surprise that many people are keen to understand the comparison. A product manager manages the life cycle of a product, while a project manager manages the life cycle of a project. But the main difference is that a product is a long-lived thing or service that may be part of a portfolio of saleable assets that an organisation has for a very long time. A project, on the other hand, is a temporary endeavour that produces a product or a service or a process and then winds up. The product lifecycle is likely to include a number of projects. Projects like developing a new version of the product, creating and mounting a marketing campaign, securing logistics for warehousing and distributing the product, or conducting market research and connecting with the product's customers. Simple infographic this or that comparisons like the product manager has the vision while the project manager does the work are frankly facile. They're not helpful. And some of the ones you see are quite simply wrong. However, there are a number of useful points of comparison that we can make. But before I do recommend that you also take a look at two of my videos: the role of a project manager and what is product management and a product manager. First, it is true that product managers have a role in developing the strategy for their product, whilst project managers have a significant role in delivering that strategy. However, we could also argue that project managers have a role in developing the strategy for delivering their project for their client or sponsor, who may be the product manager. Both product and project managers have a role in determining the features that will go into their product or project. However, the way they do this is likely to be different. The product manager is likely to have a significant role in determining the final feature set because they are often responsible for the success of the product. The project manager, on the other hand, is more likely to take a facilitating role to help determine what the different stakeholders need, want, and prioritise from among a large potential feature set. Their role is coordinating the conversation and resolving the differences among the different users and stakeholders. Both product and project managers also need to be mindful of the complex interplay among things like cost, schedule, risk, benefit, resources, feature set, quality, and value. However, it's likely, of course, that their priorities will be different. And of course, whilst the product manager can determine their priorities based on their strategy and their plan for the product, it's likely that the project manager will determine their priorities based on the guidance they get from their sponsor, from their steering group, from their project board, and to a degree from their various stakeholders. Senior product and project managers can both end up managing portfolios. In the case of a product manager, this could be a portfolio of products. For a project manager, this would be a portfolio of projects, often known as a program. In both cases, the portfolio role involves managing multiple interfaces between activities, schedules, budgets, resources, external constraints. The biggest difference is that product management is an operational role. It places the product manager in a position of stewardship, where they are a steward for their product for as long as they hold their role. Then, when it's time to move on, they will hand over that responsibility, that stewardship, to the next product manager. Product managers come and go, but the product remains. And each product manager will measure their performance during their term by the level of success the product has in making profitable sales and delighting their customers. Project managers, on the other hand, are not operational. They lead temporary organizations called projects. Usually, a project manager will take on a project right at the start and see it through to the very end. They will measure their success in delivering their project to the specified goals and objectives that their board or sponsor signed off on. These include things like budget, schedule, quality standards, and feature set. Increasingly too, most project managers now need to measure their success by the benefits their project creates for the sponsoring organisation or for their client. So, in conclusion, product managers and project managers, whilst different, have a lot of things in common. They do a number of similar things, but they do them in a different way. The product manager does so from a perspective of a long-lived product that will probably see them out. On the other hand, the project manager does their work from a perspective of seeking to start and to finish a project and to deliver it successfully. Please do give this video a like if you've enjoyed it or learned from it. I'll be making loads more great project management videos for you, so please do subscribe to the channel and hit the bell so you don't miss any of them. And I'll look forward to seeing you in the next one.